Okay, so what's going on, guys? It's GPH Streams here once again, back with another episode of this 7 Nights Idle adventure. So maybe today we can awaken a Juri, guys. But before that, let's check first the DPS of this Juri, or the non-awakened Juri. So as you can see here, it is 1P, 3090, 41, okay. 1P, around the 1P40, guys. 1P40T. Okay, so okay, 1P20. Okay, so that would be the damage of Juri. And before we awaken Juri, let's check first the skills description of this unit. And let's compare that with the awakened Juri, guys. So Juri is a ranged type. We have here 7 Nights of Old, and this hero can be awakened. And the attack speed, that would be 149. So this Juri is already at 8 stars, and we have here plus 100 Juri, guys. And if we'll check here, the equipment, that is only level 10. And after awakening, I will go for this one. I have here lots of selection tickets in order to enhance the awaken, or in order to enhance the equipment of this Juri. Okay, so the basic attack, it says here it deals damage equal to 450% of attack to the target. And the range, that would be 60, since this Juri is a range type unit. And next, we have here the crit attack. So it deals crit damage equal to 750% of attack to the target, which is freaking good already. And it grants a balance scales buff for 2 seconds to allies upon successful attack. Crit hit damage increased by 20% multiplicatively for each of the following debuffs. That would be burn, disintegration, and bleed. So that is the reason why I first awakened this elk, because this elk is linked to this Juri somehow because of this disintegration, guys. So few heroes only possesses disintegration. So it would be best to awaken or maybe use elk, guys, rather than heroes or other heroes that possesses disintegration, because awakened unit is far more better than those or non-awakened units. So it says here it stacks up to 3 times, and debuffs with the same effect does not count as a single debuff, or does count only as single debuff. So the balance scales increases the final attack by 30%, and we have here some increase in bonus rate by 24%. And next, for the active skill, we have here a range that is 100, and this is quite low, or 20 lower, or 20 points lower than the average hero, guys. Okay, the average, that would be 120, and the highest range so far, that would be 180. That is Cold and Bidam. And we have here the longest cooldown, that is 20 seconds, and typically the cooldown here is 10 seconds. But why is it that the developers made this one? Because Juri is freaking insane, guys. So it says here it grants Chief Justice of the Court the buff to the caster for 20 seconds. We have your 20 seconds duration. So that is the reason why we have here also 20 seconds cooldown. That deals damage equal to 900% of attack over 60 hits for 1 second in a 2-meter area around the target, and inflicts Remand debuff for 20 seconds upon successful attack. So this Chief Justice Court, we have here some damage nullification 5 times, making that Juri quite a little bit tanky. We have here also increase in final attack by 30%. And then we have your critical hit rate by 24%, another critical hit damage increase by 24%, bonus damage rate by 24%, and the final bonus damage by 24%. So if we'll take a look at this one, we have your bonus damage rate, and we have here also bonus damage rate. So Juri has almost 50% additional bonus damage rate, guys, for himself. Okay, so next we have here the Remand. Increases the damage taken of the enemy by 30% when afflicted or infected by this debuff. And also it decreases the reduction rate by 24%. So this is freaking insane. This is the best skill so far, guys, for this Juri, the best debuff. So before so much ado, let's awaken Juri. Okay, let's awaken this one. And finally, after how many years? My God. And he's now awakened. Successfully awakened. Okay. So let's try Juri, guys. Take a look at that. She looks thick, guys. She looks thick. My God. Okay. So if you'll check here, the do I have some? Okay, let's equip this one. Okay, basic costume. Okay, let's use here the bartender, guys. Okay. So why is it that it does not change? I'm using the bartender. Okay, so let's try Juri. So let's just reset here. Okay. And okay, let's try, guys. Okay, let's try. Let's try how insane Jury will be. Take a look at that damage. My God. Wow. Oh, that's 2p. My goodness. That's 2p, guys. How insane. This is freaking insane. My God, the damage of Jury became ×2. After awakening, guys. After awakening. Last time we will test Jury, that would be 1p, 50t. But now, take a look at that all DPS. That's already 2p, guys. Or maybe, wow, my God. She's freaking insane. Okay, let's check here the skills of Jury. So why is it that she is a freaking insane now? Okay, so if we'll check here the skills description of this Jury, we have still an attack speed that is 149, and take a look at that, we have no more awakening icon here. And if you'll check here the basic attack, that is still the same, 450% of attack to the target. And if you'll check here the crit attack, oh my God, it says here it deals crit damage equal to 500% of attack over 10 hits to the target and grants balance scales buff for 2 seconds to allies upon successful attack, and critical hit damage is increased by 20% multiplicatively for each of the following debuffs. Still, that is the same burn, disintegration, and bleed, and it can stack up to 3 times. But it says here, Jury's critical hit attacks ignore defense on the hit target. So this is one of the reasons why she is freaking insane, because of the critical hit attacks that ignores the defense. So the balance scales here, it increases the final attack of Jury by 45% already. And we have still the same, the increase in bonus damage rate, that is 24%. That is still the same. But we have here an increase in 15% from 30%. It adds like 15% more final attack. Okay. And next, for the active skill, take a look at that. The range of Jury from 100, it became 180, guys. That is freaking insane, especially in PvP. So it says here, it grants Supreme Justice buff to the caster for 20 seconds and then deals damage equal to 750% of attack over 10 hits for 20 seconds and a 3 meter wide. Wow, we have here 3 meter wide and 20 meter long area in front of the caster. So Jury will become insane in PvP, and we will test this one, guys, on PvP after this video. And it says here, it grants Scales of God buff to allies inside the area for 3 seconds. And also inflicts the Judgment debuff for 3 seconds on the hit target upon successful attack. So this Supreme Justice, we have still here some damage nullification. That is 3 times. And it increases the final attack by 30%, critical hit rate 24%. And we have here still the same, that is 24%, guys. And this buff cannot be removed by any buff removal. We have here Scales of God. Okay, it increases the final weakness attack damage by 36%. Wow, we have here some additional weakness attack damage, guys. And the Judgment here, it decreases movement speed by 50%. We have here also a decrease in critical hit rate, decreases by 24%, and a decrease in the reduction rate by 24%. My goodness. So that is the reason why Jury become insane, guys. So if you will take a look at that, even my other heroes here dies, but apparently, wow, yeah, I am already at tier 121. Okay, one of my heroes here die, but I will make this hero composition work again, guys. Let's do another hero composition on my next videos, because currently this is an old hero composition. So let's check here the DPS. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's 1p. My God, it doubles, guys. It doubles. Wow. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We will test Jury on PvP on my next videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.